Hi Leo, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of November, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month, it's inspired in the current Scorpio season we are on. It's a love focused reading, and if you would like to know more details about it, just read the description box or email me with your questions. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Leos, I feel like some of you might be suffering a little bit due to distance. So it could be distance from a land you love, a person you love, something that brings joy to your heart, and having to be away for professional reasons, financial reasons, or other type of limitations that feel more related to the material world are really harboring here some suffering for some of you. You're missing on the warmth of connection with family, friends, or a specific person. It can be a romantic interest, especially for Leos that are in long distance relationships. So there can be some limitations really happening here because of the world stuff. So maybe because of the pandemic situation, or because, you can't travel right now because of money or work, or the other person you love the same thing. So there's a lot of obstacles that seem to be put here in the way for you to find your um, that closeness that you crave. You might feel very isolated during this time in your own world, and that might be stressful for some of you, or depressing even, because I feel like you're seeing your own energy, like what surrounds around you, your world right now, grayish. So either it doesn't feel, fulfilling, or it doesn't feel nurturing to you. It feels more like a repetition of the same, or every day, a pile of work and responsibilities and this and that. But where's the love, or where is the happiness? Where is the support? Where is the people that should be, that you want to bring into your life? For some of you, this could be for Leos that already have a significant other, or Leos that have family abroad, Leos that have family at a distance, Leos that have friends away. It could be that, but it could also be that you're missing on the element of warmth that human relationships bring. So even if it's not about missing on something specifically, someone specifically is missing on that presence of something that makes your heart rate. I feel like some of you are also quite motivated here by the pursuit of, that high of love, that passion, that intensity. Some of you are looking for that intensity in your day-to-day experiences, and it could be that you're craving that, bringing more risk or adrenaline, creative spark, passion into your world, into your life. But it's the challenge here is the lover. So your relationships might be challenging right now for any given reason. You could also feel like you don't have options but to stay where you are, but to stay, where you are and in the energy you are, at least for the time being, or one more month. It could be one more month that you need to stay to end something important related to work, or related to money. Practical reasons seem to be what's limiting your happiness right now. So that can have many interpretations, but I'm feeling here like the lovers in your challenge more than anything is like feeling as well that you don't have options but to do what you're doing, and to keep working, and to keep, persevering until you're free. Some of you are very much motivated by working really, really, really hard, even if it comes with this cost to your personal happiness. You're motivated to work really hard because you know that some of you know that there's something you need to attain professionally or financially to then really be free to pursue what you want. I feel like there's also some of you Leos that are in, kind of this workaholic mode. Um, you're doing that to escape, the calling for something else. I feel like some of you are trying to forget about someone by doing this. Like, you could have someone in your mind, a relationship in your mind that feels very tempting, very, it's like a person that you're feeling very connected with, right, in a very primal level. You might be missing on this personal relationship, but you might be trying to avoid that by working, getting busy, getting things done, even if they're not giving you yet that happiness, that contentment that you're looking forward. You could also feel like it's just a time in your life where there's not much happening, in terms of social life. Like, maybe you feel like there's not much places to go, again, because of the pandemic, perhaps, or there's a lack of interactions out there with friends, or friends are busy, or friends are away, or you feel like you can't easily meet new people or connect with new people. There's just something that feels very isolating to you. Your advice with the Ace of Swords, though, is to, this is the opportunity and this is the advice, so again, is to keep pushing it. This winter time is going to finalize it. Something is going to be positively finalized. So if you're concerned, like, how much longer am I going to be stuck, if you feel stuck in this type of energy, it's not going to go beyond the winter time. So it can be 1, 2, 3 more months maximum. There's a feeling of especially, I feel like up until February, you might slowly but surely see things, that are hard for you falling apart, and finding gradually a way back to the heart. Because I also feel like for some of you Leos, this is about finding your way to the heart. I'm sorry. It's like some of you have lost a little bit track of where your heart lies in matters. You might have a difficulty connecting at a heart level with others. You might not be giving the importance to relationships or to love that it does have, because you're so busy. Because indeed there are other things that seem to be much bigger than love, much bigger than people. And maybe you just want that understanding from those you're dealing with, but you're also not willing to give it, like to share it. The thing is that some of you want understanding, you want compassion, you want empathy from others without giving it. So there's an imbalance there. I feel like with the Ace of Swords, your advice is to communicate your truth, regardless of what that truth is to not fear your truth, but to say it directly. Because truth is a very potent weapon, right? Because it attacks, but it also shields. So if you want to feel protected from whatever it is that you're feeling, hostile vibes, it is by saying the truth. It is by making a firm, taking a firm stand on where you lie, where you want, what are your priorities, what you're able to do right now and what you're not. And by making this statement, by making this declaration, you're free. Because I feel like some of you, your relationships might be suffering also because you don't have this openness, this reality check kind of moment with them, like this conversation, because that perhaps is going to give them the wrong impression, or make them feel that, especially if it's romantically here, making them feel like they're second in your list of priorities, and you're afraid of causing problems, but problems already happening. But if it is true that right now they are second on your priorities, if it is the truth, say it. Again, unless you want these relationships to be defined by deception and more limitations, and feeling more further and further away from the heart and from what really brings you closer to this person or to people in your life in general. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.